GM guys, welcome back to the Ladders Club. This is the final week of February and it is going to be very important because we've got super amount of volatility happening right now in the markets. Look at this. Gold up, silver up, stocks break-even-ish up, and Bitcoin and all the other altcoins are actually down. This is absolutely crazy, and all of this is happening because of Trump's new global tariffs, which he raised to 15% even after the Supreme Court hearing. This guy is actually mad. I don't know why would people defend him, but this guy is actually mad. And we know via the poll that everyone hates tariffs. Doesn't matter if it's low-income people, high-income people, non-MAGA Republicans, Democrats, independents. Most Americans actually hate tariffs. The only people who like tariffs are Trump's hardcore base. So Trump's fanboys actually like tariffs. Are you a Trump fanboy? I'm not. So I hate tariffs and I am hating this volatility as well. But my duty as a trader is to play with this volatility and make sure that we are trading. And this is a trading channel, right? I'm going to be showing you the news, but my main agenda is to make sure that you have trades, you have proper risk management, and you have proper levels. So let's talk about this news and all first. And in the second part of the video, all we have is good trades. In fact, I have trade in the next tab as well. So wait for it. Now, this is what's happening in Trump's economy. No one is happy. The journalism is not happy as well, which is not at all good when someone is in power, right? We've got midterm elections as well coming up. But if you look at the Bitcoin higher time frame chart, as we have been talking about, we are in the bear market and Bitcoin is going to come down to the support. The support for me right now is sitting at around 53.2 to 53.5k level, and that is even below the simple moving average weekly 200. SMA weekly 200. The price I'm setting my limit order at is below the SMA weekly 200. I know it's hard, but in the last bear market as well, Bitcoin actually fell below the SMA weekly 200 and stayed there for more than 250 days. It can happen again. It should happen again. I believe it will happen again, and which is why I'm setting my limit order. And my limit order is actually set on Bitfunded. Now you can do it on Bitfunded too. The link is in the description. If you don't want to, that's okay. But it's always better to trade prop firms because you are trading with someone else's money. So look, my order is actually here 53.5k, and that is the support I was talking about as well. Now Bitcoin is falling, and at the same time, someone is getting liquidation call, but it's not us. No one from this channel is getting a liquidation call. Why? Because we're always managing our risk. We've got our stop losses ready. We are making sure that our levels are sorted and we are not gambling here. Maybe on other channels you're gambling, but here you won't. And if you want to gamble, please don't subscribe. Please don't like the video. Please don't even watch the video, and don't be my friends. If you want to trade properly, no, I'm kidding. We can be friends. If you want to trade properly, then come to this channel and watch the videos. And now, guys, another thing I want to show is price action wise, this has never happened to Bitcoin. Amazing tweet. 6th negative weekly close in a row. 6th negative weekly close in a row. 6th consecutive close below 100 week MA. 3rd consecutive close below 2021 high. Literally, this has never happened, all these things, but it's happening now. It's literally happening right now. And obviously, this is not normal. Bitcoin has crashed 49% and wiped out 1.2 trillion from its market cap in literally 140 days. 140 days. And yes, something has absolutely changed in the crypto market since October 10th liquidation. And I'm telling you guys, there is a scam going on, there is a manipulation going on. And this manipulation has been going on via the trading desks, via the big funds in the Wall Street or somewhere who are actually selling Bitcoin, shorting Bitcoin, sending the price lower, and then buying IBIT and other Bitcoin ETFs. Trust me, this is happening and it's going to come out one day. But until then, you have to be very cautious. You have to be very cautious. Even if they're selling their BTC, trust me, they're actually buying at lower levels when the price goes down. So you need to accumulate as well. Not right now. I'm not in the accumulation phase at the moment. I will be. When I will be, I'm going to tell you for sure. Not right now. And retail's inflows hit 9-year lows. Retail inflow right now is hitting 9-year low. This is absolutely crazy, guys. Like, institutions are exiting. We know that the Coinbase premium index is right now negative for more than 38-39 days. You know that retail is exiting the market as well. Fear and greed is sitting at 8. But this does not mean that you keep buying, right? This means that you monitor the markets and you keep trading. The total crypto market cap, if you include all the altcoins with Bitcoin now, it has actually fell below 2.3 trillion, and right now it's down 4.4% on day, literally. some of the smartest guys, now this guy says some of the smartest guys, most successful and most low-key people I know are actually accumulating Zcash, HyperLiquid, Solana, BTC during this bear market. Guys, remember what I say in every single bull market or every single video in this market condition, that I will be accumulating spot, and my spot portfolio is going to have Bitcoin, Solana, HyperLiquid, Zcash, Syrup. These are the tokens that I'm going to be buying, and Pump Fund, right? In this order as well, according to the weightage. But I'm not starting right now. I am maybe smartest of the smartest people are, they've got a lot of money, but I have got limited amount of money. So I'm going to be taking things slow. And when I do, I'm going to obviously announce it on this channel, so you don't have to worry about it. Now, Peter Schiff is obviously enjoying this a lot. Gold is already up $50, adding on Friday's $100 gain. It's trading above 5100. Silver is going up as well, whereas Bitcoin is below 65k. Yes, this guy is extremely happy, but I've got a trade. So the first trade I gave was this Bitcoin limit order on Bitfunded, and the second trade I'm going to give is gold. Now gold is actually broken out of this massive ascending triangle. In my opinion, gold is going to give this bull flag kind of structure now and then move towards the upside. In my opinion, I'm going to be buying this thing over here, but not as soon as it gets the first tap. I'm going to be buying on the second and the third tap. Once this bull flag is completed, I'm going to add to the position when it breaks out, and in my opinion, it's going to go towards the all-time highs, because it's not only the tariffs which is the problem, it's also the geopolitical situation which I'm going to talk about. So what you need to do is just go to Bitfunded, let it load. If it doesn't load, it is loading, here you go, and you set a proper limit order of 5050, let's say, you know, less position, small leverage, and you actually open a limit order. Now that's how I play. This is what is Kapoor's strategy. Kapoor limit order strategy. I always place limit orders because first thing, it's better on the fees, and the second thing is that you're always placing the limit order on the higher time frame support for a LTF trade. I've explained this a lot of times. If you do not understand until now, then comment in the comment section below, and I'm going to make a proper video on it, on what my strategy actually is. Because if you do not have a strategy, then there is no point trading as well. We're not gambling. We are here to follow the strategy. Now, you've got some events as well, because it's Monday. So you've got some events, and first thing is, main thing is the Nvidia earnings. I think we can trade this, and I'm going to talk about it on in the next video. I'm going to talk about how I'm going to be trading Nvidia. So I'm going to have a full plan on an LTF trade that we can take on chain or in your traditional markets account. Then you've got PPI as well coming out. So 2 to 3 things this week, nothing major. Like this guy says we have a very busy week, but in my opinion it's not very busy, so I'm going to just take it slow. I'm just going to look at charts. But what's busy is that it's not only tariffs, which is wrong. As I said, it's something else as well. Something else is absolutely happening in the markets, and it is the geopolitical tensions right now. Trump has told the advisors he would consider a larger attack on Iran if diplomacy or a targeted strike failed to deter its nuclear program. So Trump is actually very serious about this attack, and understand that they are also having a talk, US-Iran talks to be held in Geneva on Thursday. So they're having talks on Thursday. Until then, you should be understanding the fact that markets are going to be in that confusing state. Markets are going to be super volatile, and markets remain very trady, not investy. You shouldn't be investing right now. All you should be doing is trading. So let's talk about the altcoins. The altcoins I want to talk about is first Bitcoin Cash. Now Bitcoin Cash, why Bitcoin Cash? Let's go to the reason first, and then we'll come to the chart. Bitcoin Cash just climbed back into the top 10, and the main reason is BIP 110. Now BIP 110 is the update which a lot of people are trying to bring on Bitcoin, which in my opinion is a wrong thing, because then Bitcoin will have a rollover program like Ethereum, which is not at all good, right? Not at all good. But something else I want to talk about Bitcoin Cash is that top 2% of investors actually hold 98% of Bitcoin Cash. Bro, this you can't hold this thing, because if any of these guys sell, then it's dead. This thing is going to go to zero. But obviously, in my opinion, they're not going to sell. And the bull market is led by whales. We know that. So if the whales are actually accumulating, and right now they're accumulating as well at a very high pace, they're accumulating Bitcoin Cash, then this is a good thing. So I am going to be looking for a long position on Bitcoin Cash, but it's going to be at this level, at around 497 or 500. Not right now. I'm not even setting a limit order. I'm just telling you to put this in your watch list, because it's Monday. We need to create our watch list. So first token in my watch list is Bitcoin Cash. The second one I want to talk about is TAO. Now TAO is something that I shorted actually. If you look in Discord, I gave it in the last video as well. Look at that, 95%. So we got a 9.5% move. I literally shorted the perfect level over here at 181. And look at that, we got the perfect move towards the downside, and now price is moving back towards the upside. If you did not short, then you can try another one. You can have another go on this thing when it gets the deviation over here, because this is the resistance. As soon as you get the deviation, you can try another short on TAO. And I've already taken profits. I've already taken TP2, and I'm only left with 30% of the trade, but actually nailed this trade. Call it in the last video as well. Now I have another trade running, which is Canton. When the whole market is moving towards the downside, there is one token which is actually showing strength, and it's Canton. Look at this chart, guys. This coil is so good. I love this coil, and at the same time, it's just consolidating below the trend line. I'm waiting for it to break towards the upside. When is it gonna break towards the upside? As soon as it does, it's gonna give massive gains. On Twitter, I called this trade, and I also took TP1. Look, I said took the Canton trade in the video and booked TP1 1/3. Now I'm in 2/3 of the trade, and I believe the breakout is going to happen soon. I believe the breakout actually happens in the US session today. So you have to be positioned properly in this trade. Then you've got HyperLiquid. I've actually closed my limit order on HyperLiquid. I actually believe that HyperLiquid is not a good token right now. Why? Because it's forming a descending triangle, and descending triangles are usually bearish continuation patterns. So if it breaks towards the downside, I'd rather look for a short position. But I have HyperLiquid in my spot accumulation portfolio, and I'm going to be accumulating it when the price comes towards the downside. So not right now, I'm going to do it later. Now trade log, guys, trade log. One loss this month, and the most accountable guy you will see, the most open trader or influencer you're going to see. I'm not an influencer, to be honest. I'm just a trader. I'm sorry about that, but I'm very active with things, and I make sure that everything is extremely sorted when it comes to my risk management. So if you're not journaling, then you're not serious about trading. So I want you to journal everything. If you need anything from me, DM me on Twitter. You can comment below in the section. You can do whatever you want, and I'm going to communicate with you. I'm going to talk to you. If you have any problem with me, you can just message me as well. So I just want to talk about two more charts, and that's it. I'm going to end the video. First is Syrup. Now this thing is falling really hard, and it's in my spot portfolio as well. My spot portfolio buy is pretty low, so I'm okay with it, but I'm going to accumulate more. Not right now. Why do I want to accumulate this is because look at the fundamentals. AUMs continue to grow despite market conditions, 4.8 to 5.2 billion. Outstanding loans grew by 80% in the last 3 months, guys. This is absolutely stunning. Revenue hit another all-time high in these market conditions. Now what else do you want, right? Meanwhile, the price is down 65% from the all-time highs. If BTC comes back and visits the lows, then I'm going to be accumulating Syrup as well. I'm going to repeat. Now by weightage, Bitcoin, Solana, HyperLiquid, Syrup, Pump Fund, and Zcash. Simple. This is what my portfolio is going to be. Now I'm going to talk about Zcash only because I want to take a trade on it. Not a limit order again, but I'm looking for this level. So here you go. This level over here at $200, which is going to be a potential double bottom. So now I've got proper watch list for you. I've got TAO in the watch list. I've got Bitcoin Cash in the watch list. I've got Canton as well, which I'm trading right now. HyperLiquid, which I'm looking for a short. Syrup, not for a trade, for accumulation, and Zcash. Now guys, for the whole week, you've got the watch list. You've got everything. No financial advice here, but remember this. We need to be winning in the markets, right? And we will win in the markets if we manage our risk properly, if we make sure that we are trading with levels. Any questions you have, put it in the comment section. Please like and subscribe. It's gonna increase my visibility on YouTube, and more people will join our community. All right, and that's it, guys. I'll see you later. Bye bye. Happy trading.